Yeah, I've been waiting. If there's any women in Santa Barbara that want a sugar baby,
I think you're a bit
my DMs
old,
are open.
Brian.
What are you talking
They're
about?
like
They're like
19.
18, 19.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like if I were to be a sugar mama, I'd pick like a nice young buck.
A young stud.
Young buck.
A young stud. I mean, like, I got a couple of years left in me,
When do you plan on dying, Brian?
I mean.
But for now, this wild buck has to roam free, or he will die.
Okay. I want to go around the table on our last little thing here. Let's see. So we went over relationship status and stuff. Okay, so really curious. So actually, never mind. So do you identify as a feminist in political orientation?
I do not identify as a feminist, but when it comes to like politics, I'm kind of in the middle because like my dad's like a really strong like Trump supporter and my mom's like a really strong Biden supporter, so it kind of just throws me right in the middle of that.
Are your parents still together?
Hell no, they have been split up since I was 18 months. Like they are never been together, never will be. My dad has my mom blocked on everything right now.
Sounds like a great relationship.
Wait,
so, but they were married?
No.
Oh, okay.
I am like from a hookup.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
They told you that?
No, I just know that that's how it was. Like they like,
I
think that they like, I was like a hookup, and then they like I was not planned at all whatsoever, and then they like kind of got together like cause of me, but like that didn't work out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good times.
Trauma dumping.
Okay, what else you got for us?
Let's save that for later. There's a lot.
Okay. So you're moderate, kind of, because your dad, he's Trump supporter, mom, super liberal.
Yeah, I just don't have a strong like opinion on either. I'm
That's
just,
fine.
Like moderate.
Cool. Aline?
I would say I'm more of an egalitarian rather than a feminist, because when people say feminist, it's more of like people have like an idea of how women are, how like a feminist woman is in society, but egalitarianism is more of just equality, like equal, like how you treat each other. But feminists, sometimes it has people can view that as women thinking that they're better than men, or thinking that
don't worry, she's not laughing at you. She's
no,
laughing at the chat.
They told me to stop reading the chat, so
yeah,
I'm like
you should
trying
probably,
to look away.
Yeah, just avert your eyes. Just.
But yeah, I'm an egalitarian.
Okay. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Have you been reading up on some literature over the summer?
No.
Since your last appearance on the podcast?
No.
Okay. Political orientation.
Political orientation. I don't like to dabble in politics. I know it's like a pretty privileged thing to say, but honestly, I'd say whatever. Like, I'd say I'm a traditional, like, Democrat.
I thought you were about to say traditional communist. Traditional Democrat.
No,
do you mean classical
my
liberal?
relatives fought against the communists, so actually we're pro-America,
in Vietnam.
pro-capitalism. Yeah, I'm Vietnamese.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And we've left
They
communism
fought against
to come here.
the Viet Cong,
Yes.
the VC.
Yes, the VC.
Okay. Good times. Good times. Okay, so
am I a feminist?
do you identify as a feminist in political orientation?
I don't know. I'm all for equality, girls supporting girls, guys supporting girls, girls supporting guys. So I don't know,
Sure.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And political orientation?
I would say like left leaning.
By the way, I just want to say if someone's very liberal, if someone's conservative, no judgment.
Yeah.
We invite a diversity of thought on here, so go ahead.
I would consider myself a feminist. I feel like feminism has gotten really misconstrued in the past few years, and it's been sort of associated with like hating men, and I don't think that that's accurate at all. I think at its core, feminism is just believing in equality of the sexes, and that's something that I can get behind. Absolutely.
So you think that feminism has been misconstrued
Yeah, I do.
because of do you think people wrongly think that feminism equates to man hating?
Yeah, that's correct. I think at
Okay.
its core, like, feminism is just about equality of all people,
Sure.
regardless of sex or gender.
Okay, I'm not going to stay on this topic
I
too
agree.
long just to keep it more focused on dating. But I just want to ask you, what is the core tenet of feminism?
I mean, I don't know that I can, like, speak on that
Here,
necessarily, but
I'll
what
ask. So,
Okay.
Do you believe in the patriarchy theory? Do you believe in the
What?
patriarchy?
like, how would you describe that?
How would I describe the patriarchy?
Like,
Basically a society. I mean, there's varying definitions, but I mean, a lot of feminists would say it's a society run by men for the benefit of men.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely.
Or you could say men are oppressing women.
I don't know that I would go as far to say as men are oppressing women, but I think that there are certain, like, systematic structures that sort of put men in power and benefit men.
Okay, we'll move on.
Okay.
Maybe we'll touch on all that stuff later on in the show. Go ahead.
I would say so, just for the sake of equality. Like, I think that we should all just be equal. And I'm definitely left-leaning, but
Sure.
I don't identify with any party.
Okay, Natasha.
I wouldn't say I'm a feminist, and I also don't identify with any political party. I think politics are unnecessary. Yeah.
Okay, based. So we're going to get into our first question here. Actually, you know what? We might do a video reaction. So let's see. Actually, before we get into our first video, I actually want to open it up to you guys. So is there anything dating related that you want to either get off your chest? Maybe you recently had a bad date. Men are pissing you off in some way, or there's a trend in dating that annoys you, something you hate about dating apps, etc. Let's open it up. Go ahead. Anything that comes to mind?
Oh, there's a lot that comes to mind. I don't know if I want to put that on the internet.
Put it
right
on the
now.
internet.
Okay, first of all, can the chat please stop talking about Harvey? I literally keep seeing Harvey's name, and that was like 20 minutes
Rip.
ago. That's my first thing.
Yeah, you should probably just not look at chat.
No, I'm
'cause-
waiting. No, I'm gonna have like 30 missed calls when I go on my phone for a minute. Oh. Okay.
Stop reading chat. Just ignore chat. Ignore chat.
I think like the biggest thing that like annoys me in like the whole dating world is like fucking talking stages. Like that shit's so annoying. Like the whole like, and just like the inconsistency in them. Like I literally like hate that like so much. Am I like far away from it still?
You're fine.
Okay, but I think that's like my biggest thing. It's just like
What specifically?
just like the fact of just like you like, I don't know how to word this. Like in like talking stages, and it's just like you're like labeled that, and it's like people like are considered like you can't like, you're just like confused, and like most of the time like the girl gets like attached or something, and they like see it like it's gonna lead to a relationship, and it's always not. And it's just like, that's like my biggest thing is like I just hate the whole like how like talking stages are so like normalized. Like traditional dating does not exist in this generation.
So, are you desirous of traditional dating?
Yeah, like
Okay.
just like I like cannot tell you like the last time I was asked out on like an actual like normal date. Like it's not like that. It's
So
just,
you're
like,
sorry. Go ahead.
no, I didn't really have anything else.
Well, so you're saying that your experiences are mostly what? Guys just saying, "Hey, come over."
Yeah, like type shit. Yeah.
Okay. Or are there just also guys that are just saying, "Hey, do you want to hang out?"
Yeah, it's just like that. Like it's never like shit's never planned out anymore. Like it's always just like little like spontaneous like come over. It's never like, okay, let's go do this and this. Like guys don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a select few, of course, but that's
I think
faded
that
out.
you're 18, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think that probably starts to change once you get out of
Yeah.
college a little bit.
I hope so.
A little bit. Yeah, it definitely changes. But I mean, I think broadly speaking, we've definitely moved away from the more traditional courtship.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. And so you were desirous of, you want a guy that take you out.
Yeah, just like traditional. Yeah.
Okay. So your current boyfriend-ish, sort of
ish,
quasi,
that's a good word.
sort of situation
Yeah.
thing going on. Was he traditional with you?
No. And he also lives far. Like, he lives in Vegas.
Wait, so it's a long distance relationship?
Yeah, and before he lived in Long Beach, so then, like, I moved to Santa Barbara, so then we were, like, seeing
How old's
each
your
other.
boyfriend?
Huh?
How old's your boyfriend?
He's a first year, too. He's 18. Not boyfriend.
What?
No, please don't use that word.
Um,
Situationship, yeah.
okay. So hold on, you're in a long distance situationship?
That's what I mean when I said complicated.
Like what? If you're in a long-term committed serious relationship,
Well,
I could
it's like-
kind of see doing long distance. Even then, long distance is ill-advised.
Yeah.
But okay, so what?
Yeah, I know. That's what I meant by complicated.